Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to all of you and wish you a very happy New Year 2025. On behalf of IIBF, I, Rajdeep Bose, take this pleasure in welcoming all of you to this Interbank Quiz Competition Banking Chanakya 2024 East Zone Semi-Finals hosted by Indian Institute of Banking and Finance. We would like to extend our thanks and gratitude to our sponsors in sponsoring this event. Our platinum sponsors, State Bank of India, Canara Bank and Central Bank of India. Our gold sponsors, Indian Bank, IDFC Bank and Bank of India. And our silver sponsors, Punjab National Bank. I also take this opportunity to thank all of you for the overwhelming response received from the banking fraternity for the Banking Chanakya 2024. Around 3,800 teams have participated in this event in this year. From across the banking fraternity, from the regulator RBI, public sector banks, private sector banks, RRBs, cooperative banks, small finance banks, and the other all India financial institutions. IIBF has been organizing this quiz in order to encourage the competitive spirit and enhance the knowledge of the banking fraternity. And it happens to be the only national quiz for the bankers. And we are organizing this from the year 2017, and this time we are happy to launch the 4th season of the year for the financial year 24-25. As you are aware, today we have gathered here for the zonal semi-finals of the Eastern Zone. And on behalf of IIF, I'd like to welcome all the teams who have gathered here. In fact, there are 6 teams, but unfortunately one team could not come up due to unfortunate circumstances. So we have the top 5 teams here today. I congratulate all of you for the qualifying and made it to the East Zone semi-finals and wish them very good luck. Along with me, I have been joined by Mr. Francis Xavier, Director Operations, IIBF, and Mr. T. Barpanda, Head Professional Development Center, Kolkata, and other staff members of the Institute who have been supportive in organizing this event. I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Rajiv Kumar, Indian Institute of Management, Calcutta, for being kind enough in attending the office from Yeshwari Shutu. We have also invited a chief guest, CGM from Canara Bank, Mr. Kalyan Mukherjee, who is expected to join. He'll join sometime later because he got stuck in a meeting. Okay. Now I'd like to request our Director of Operations, Mr. Francis Xavier, to kindly welcome our honorable guest, Professor Dr. Rajiv Kumar, with a green token. Now I'd like to request our respected Director of Operations, Mr. Francis Xavier, to kindly make the welcome remarks.
Respected Professor Rajiv Kumar, Professor IIM Kolkata, who is today's guest of honors, and Mr. Parabanda, our zonal head, Eastern Zone, and quiz master, participants of this competition, and members of IIBF. A very warm welcome to all of you for the fourth banking Chanakya Interbank Quiz Competition, Eastern Zone Semi-Final. This interbank quiz competition, titled as Banking Chanakya, was started in the year 2018 as part of our institute's 90th year celebrations. By seeing the overwhelming response, we have decided to conduct this as an annual event every year as part of the professional development programs. This year, as Mr. Rajiv was mentioning, around 3,800 teams have participated in the quiz competition, which shows how the young bankers are keen in updating their knowledge and also to face the challenges in their professional career. Banks also encourage IABF to organize this quiz competition by sponsoring this event, and this year 7 banks have sponsored this event in various categories: platinum, silver, and as well as gold. The hallmark of IAB is offering a quality education and training to the bankers. IAB is popularly known as CIB Institute among the bankers. Of course, CIB is our premier examination, wherein after completion of the CIB examination, one gets the monetary benefit as well as non-monetary benefit. But beyond CIB also, IAB is offering various certificate and training programs. As of now, in addition to CIB, we are offering 6 diploma courses, 5 capacity building courses as mandated by RBI, 28 certificate courses, 1 advanced management program in collaboration with IIM Kolkata, and MBA banking and finance through IGNO, wherein one will get 4 exemption in 4 subjects if he has completed CIB under the revised syllabus. IAB also collaborated with various international organizations. Few among them are Chartered Bankers Institute UK, Chartered Institute of Securities and Investment UK, International Finance Corporation, Global Association of Risk Professionals, and UNEP Financial Initiative. IAB is also providing e-learning facilities. As of now, Institute has developed e-learning for 24 subjects. Popular among them are risk management, treasury management, MSME for bankers, project finance, ethics, climate risk, and sustainable finance. The e-learning can be availed by anyone who is keen to understand the fundamentals of the subjects by paying very simple nominal amount. The e-learning fee ranges from 100 rupees to 500 rupees, and depending upon that, the contents and the duration of the learning. The response to the e-learning is really encouraging, and I request all these participants, not only the banking Chanakya, you should also try to avail these facilities. Institute also in the process of expanding its activities, making its presence felt across the country. We are in the process of opening more centers in near future. Within 2 months' time, we may be opening 1 more office at Guwahati, and the institute is also in the process of opening offices at Bangalore as well as at Lucknow. Coming back to today's banking Chanakya, it's going to be really very interesting because 2 phases I have seen it. They had already last year participated in the semi-final, and 1 team has already participated in the final. So it's going to be very interesting. Doesn't mean that other teams don't lose the hope. You are also equally good because you have come to this stage at the semi-final after a rigorous screening, because 3,800 teams have participated means you are also equally good. Don't worry about it. So once again, I thank Professor for having accepted our invitation, and my best wishes to all the teams. Hope to see the team. I don't know which team. Let us see who is coming to Mumbai for the finals. Once again, wish you all the best and thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir. I also take this opportunity in welcoming our guest, Mr. P.K. Das, who is faculty and head staff training college. I request Mr. Barpanda to kindly welcome him with a green token. Thank you, sir. Now I take this pleasure in welcoming our and introducing our Quizmaster for Banking Chanakya 24-25, Mr. Gautam Bose. Apart from being an internationally recognized Quizmaster, Mr. Gautam Bose is the founder of Grey Hills, an award-winning knowledge management company. He has been associated with IIBF since the inception of this event Banking Chanakya and has been instrumental in successfully conducting this coveted quiz for the 4th seasons. He has conducted thousands of events in the last 25 years in over 1,000 destinations of the world and is arguably the only person in his field to have conducted sizable events across 4 continents. His quiz events has been broadcast on national television such as Doordarshan, CNBC, the ZTV network, CNN IBN, All India Radio and other FM stations. Mr. Gautam Bose is known for his innovative content, his unique style of audience engagement and his ready wit. Being a powerhouse of knowledge, I hope we'll have an enriching and entertaining experience today. So let's welcome the quiz master, Mr. Gautam Bose, with a round of applause. Now I'd like to request our Director of Operations, Mr. Francis Xavier, to kindly welcome the quiz master with a green token. Thank you, sir. So without wasting any time, I'd like to hand over the stage to Mr. Gautam Bose to take over the quiz proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajdeep Da, for all your hard work. And ladies and gentlemen, hello and a warm welcome to yet another episode of Banking Chanakya. So this is the last of the zonal finale. We have already concluded previous 3 zonal finales. It was not by design. Calcutta was supposed to be a lot earlier, but well, due to some exigencies, we had to shift the dates. But here we are. So a warm welcome to all our dignitaries who have come from various parts of Kolkata. Thank you very much for being here. And to the audience as well, thank you for sparing your time and being amongst us. The one thing that I can promise to all of you is that we are going to make your times worth, because there are some audience prizes also every now and then. So we might give you an audience prize for each correct answer, and sometimes even for a wrong answer, if I find your answer to be witty or something up my liking. So stay back and watch the full quiz. Ladies and gentlemen, let me quickly give you a background of Banking Chanakya and how we started and why we started, etc. So this began in the year 2017. Then we had a brief break. When I say brief, well, that could be taken with a pinch of salt, but we had an extended break. We restarted then 3 years back, and here we are in the 4th edition. And going forward, CEO IIBF, he has stated that they intend to continue with this program in the foreseeable future. So that is what Banking Chanakya is all about. One more thing to the audience who have just come to witness and share their favorite team, let me quickly tell you, though this is named as Banking Chanakya, this in no way is a banking quiz. For that, you have your JIIB and CAIIB exams. We did not want to conflate the two. Here, the idea of the quiz is engaging the bankers through various questions coming from various walks of life. Though there might be elements of banking every now and then, but nothing technical about it. It will be accessible to one and all. Ladies and gentlemen, the 6 teams that I'm going to introduce to you, I don't know who they are. I'm going to meet them for the first time. In fact, we have 5 teams. I'm given to understand that one team had to back out at the last moment due to some exigency. So we are going to play this contest with 5 teams today. The winning team from the East Zone, Kolkata, will proceed to Mumbai to play and stake a claim at the national finals. That is going to happen on the 18th of January. So, without wasting any more time, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the teams. As team number 1 from the Punjab National Bank, can we give a round of applause to Tarun Chand and Vikash Kumar? Give them a rousing round of applause. Welcome, gentlemen. Yeah, you can join us. We don't have any other fanfare. The moment I take your name, you can occupy your seats. What are you expecting? Confetti flying from a helicopter? No? Okay. All right. So, team Punjab National Bank, they are a familiar face. They have been part of Banking Chanakya in the past. So, we already know your names, but if you could quickly give a little bit more introduction about yourselves. Namely, you are coming from which city and you work in which department of the bank. Toggle up the switch on your microphone. Go ahead.
Myself, Vikas Kumar.
It's not switched on?
It's on.
Okay. Try to, yeah, it is switched on now.
Myself, Vikas Kumar. I am from PNB, Circle Office, Muzaffarpur, working in CRMD department.
All right, and your partner is?
My name is Tarun. I am working as a branch manager in Pusa, Samastipur, Bihar.
And if my memory serves me right, this is the third time I think you have qualified to play at the zonal finals of Banking Chanakya. Is it third time or second time?
And
One
time
time.
in
Very
zonal
modest of
semi-finals.
you, yeah. They're not happy with the zonal finals, one-time national finalists. Ladies and gentlemen, give them another round of applause. Welcome Team Punjab National Bank. The seating positions have been randomized. It in no way reflects the scores that they had achieved in the earlier round. So team number 5 is not necessarily the 5th ranked team. It's time to, ladies and gentlemen, now welcome Shivansh and Saurav Sinha from the State Bank of India. Give them a round of applause as they make their way onto the stage. Welcome, gentlemen. That surname kind of sounds familiar. We'll find out why. Okay, if you can introduce yourselves.
Hello sir, this is Saurabh Sinha, working in GTFC Global Trade Finance Center, Kolkata.
Okay, just lean a little more closer to the microphone so that all of us can hear you, and the cameras are recording, so the cameras also need to catch what you're saying. Yes, your partner is?
Good evening all, I am Shivansh Katoch from Global Trade Finance Center, Kolkata.
And why does your surname sound familiar to me?
my elder brother happens to be national champion last year.
Yeah, very modest of them as well. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, Himansh Katoch. Not only so we do these kind of events, I mean, my life as an event manager is rather tough, so we do various kind of activities beyond doing quizzes. But talking about quizzes per se, we are pretty well intertwined with the BFSI sector as such. So we do similar kind of events for State Bank of India, etc. His brother, Himansh Katoch, he was once a national champion at the State Bank Wizards quiz, and I mean, couple of times. So they have a quizzing pedigree. Ladies and gentlemen, give them another round of applause, by the way. Welcome, State Bank of India. As we now call upon Canara Bank team, Ankit and Debajit Kalita. Let's welcome them with a round of applause, please. With the surname, perhaps they are from Guwahati. Are you? You are from Guwahati. Okay, go ahead. There might be a few questions on insurance today, but please do understand, none of the equipments are insured. Just in case they break, we are going to deduct it from your salaries. Not really.
So, good evening everyone.
Yes.
My name is Ankit Sai. I am working here in L&D vertical of Canara Bank in Kolkata.
Good evening, sir. I am Debajit Kalita. I am also working in the L&D vertical of Canara Bank.
Okay, a warm welcome. And you are from Guwahati, as you
Yeah,
said.
I'm from Guwahati,
Okay,
sir.
ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. Now, before I call upon the next team, team number 4, please do understand, all of you would know by now anyways, that any event of this scale and magnitude, Banking Chanakya starts in the online mode, wherein thousands of teams from across the country, from RIBs to PSUs to other commercial banks, they participate. So any event of this nature wouldn't have been possible without the helping hand of our generous sponsors. So at this point in time, I would like to draw all your attention to our platinum sponsors, SBI, Canara Bank, and Central Bank of India. Our gold sponsors, IDBI, Allahabad Bank, Bank of India, and our silver sponsors, PNB. May I request all of you to please clap for all our sponsors. Thank you very much indeed. All right, let's now meet team number 4 from the Central Bank of India. As Jo bolte na purane papi, yeah. Let's welcome Prashant and Abhijit Sinha. With a louder round of applause, come on. They did tremendously well in the last edition. Hoping for a repeat show. Welcome, gentlemen. You can just shift a chair so that it's easy for Abhijit to navigate his way. Okay, we'll keep that vacant. All right, go ahead. Use this microphone, the second one. Anyways, I'm going to refer to you as team 4, right? Not as team 5. Go ahead.
I am Prashant. I am working in Central Bank of India, Ranchi Regional Office as an IT manager.
Hello everybody, I am Abhijit Sinha. I am working as vigilance officer in currently posted at Ranchi.
And this is your second showing at Banking Chanakya or third one?
Third one, sir.
Third showing at Banking Chanakya. Ladies and gentlemen, they too have a pedigree. Give them another round of applause, please. As I now welcome the final team who's going to stake a claim at the Nationals, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Nimesh and Namrata Sahu from the State Bank of India. Oh, they too are familiar. Oh my gosh. Okay. Welcome, gentlemen. And the lady, please do introduce yourselves.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Namrata Sahu. I am from Odisha and currently working in credit department.
All right. And your partner?
I am Nimesh Nayan, currently working in Chief Manager of Udla branch, that is in Mayurbhanj district.
And are you related or you're just colleagues?
We are the colleagues, sir.
You took a while to think about it. I wonder why. Okay. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Ladies and gentlemen, these, I'm told, are the 10 of the brightest people chosen from across the Eastern Zone. So collectively put your hands together for all of them. Well done, gentlemen and lady. And play well, play hard, play to win. Right then, so now you know who the teams are. We are going to start with a quiz in a while. But since we have a sizable audience who have spared their valuable time to be amongst us, why not start the event with some audience question? Where is Rajiv Da? We need to give some audience prizes. Oh, you're there? Yeah. We do have audience prizes, right? All right. So this is the drill. The only thing that you need to remember is do not shout out of turn if you think you know the answer. Yeah, any problem? Okay, sure. So to the audience members, if you think you know the answer to any of my question, just be a little polite about it. Exercise your muscles just to raise your hand, not to exercise your vocal cords, right? So once I spot someone, then I'll try and give an opportunity to as many people as I possibly can. Now the problem with quiz masters is that they think a little highly of themselves, because honestly, as I was speaking, I still haven't thought of a question. And as I'm speaking, I'm trying to think of a question which might enthuse all of you. Okay, here we go. Right. We are in Kolkata, so why not begin the quiz with a question on cuisine? It will have not a direct correlation to Kolkata, but in some ways it will have a relation. So, give us the name of this fragrant, wonderful meat dish, which also comes with rice. It is generally known as the national dish of Iran. Where you are right now, Park Street is not that far away, so a particular restaurant in Park Street is famous for this dish. I saw your hand first. What's your name? Can a microphone be passed along, if that is possible? Amalda, just hold on. We can hear you loud and clear, but that is for the cameras. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Shubhashish Roy.
Right. And you are from IBF?
I'm from HSBC.
HSBC. Oh, I remember you. You do come to all our events, so warm welcome to you. Yes, what do you think is the answer?
Chelo Kebab.
And what is the restaurant that we are talking about?
It is the famous Peter Cat.
Peter Cat. So for those of you, like sir, who's not from Calcutta, well, bad luck to you. Bombay does not serve that delicious Chelo Kebab. But for the moment, ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause. Well done. This is Peter Cat and Chelo Kebab. Along with it, a prize. Are we giving Chelo Kebab as a prize? No, not really. Okay. All right. So, since we got the first answer from this section of the audience, the next question is first to this section of the audience, okay? I have to think of another question quickly. Which politician, now deceased, began his career as a cartoonist with the journal called the Free Press Journal? A firebrand politician, cartoonist, began his career with the Free Press Journal. Who is this person? Controversial at most times. Amalda, hold on. On the microphone, please.
So the answer is Hitler.
First, if you can introduce yourself.
Myself, Ayan Sharma from Indian Overseas Bank.
Okay. So Hitler came to India and started his life as a cartoonist.
No, you are talking from India or from the...
From India. Free Press Journal is a very famous Indian journal. No, not the answer. Good try though, good try. How about you? Huh? Okay. All right. Had to be that. Give a round of applause to him. Well done. Yes. Can we give him a prize, please? Indeed, this is Bal Thackeray or Bala Saheb Thackeray. All right. So I'm going to entertain you with lots and lots of audience questions. But please do remember, when I ask a question which is meant for the teams on stage, please do not itch to go for them, because if I see any or hear any murmurs, etc. from you, and if they get influenced by your murmurs, then I'll have to cancel that question. So please hold on to your horses. Just in case they miss it, then it automatically comes to the audience. Well then, to the teams on stage, these are the rounds that we are going to do this year. Stark contrast from what you might have seen in last year's quiz. We have renamed all the rounds, most of the rounds, and as you can see, most of the rounds are now named upon famous chess moves. So our very own D. Gukesh did phenomenally well at the chess championship. Yep. Okay. At the chess championship, so we have decided to rename all our rounds on it. Different rounds will have different kind of rules. We'll lead you into it as we come. But to start off with, can we start with the easy one, Gaurav? No, let's start with opening move. Let's start with the opening move because that makes sense. These are the rules. All right. Teams, you don't have to scan through the entire text. I'll make it very, very simple. To my right, far right is team number 1. We'll start with them, and in a clockwise direction from 1, we'll go across to team 2, 3, 4, and complete it with team 5. So I'll give you a demo. Let's assume my question is, what is the capital of West Bengal? That's your question. Whenever the question is your direct, please do not answer in a hurry, because the same question is also accessible to rest of the 4 teams on something that we call power play. So rest of the 4 teams, what you can do is gently raise your hand, smile at me, wink at me, precisely do anything to attract my attention and say power play. Clear to all of you? All right. So on the power play, rule number 1, what you have to do is write the answer. Please remember, to first-time quizzers, if you are taking the power play option, any communication with me should only and only be in the written format. If you speak out the answer after taking the power play, I'll give you 1,000,000 points negative or somewhere close to it, right? So please be mindful of that. Once I take the power play, so what was my question? What is the capital of West Bengal? Let's assume team 3 and team 4. Both of you take the power play. You'll have to write the answer. Let's assume you write Mumbai. Well, Maharashtra won't be happy, but we will be. Mumbai is incorrect answer though. And let's assume you write Chennai, right? So both of their answers is incorrect. I'm not going to reveal to the audience what they have written. What I'll essentially do is, I'll just indicate to my scorer whether the answer is right or wrong. Since both their answers were wrong, they'll both get a -5. Clear? Then I'll return back to the team for whom it was a direct question. And since this is a banking quiz in a way, so what you can do is we have thrown in some banking paraphernalias into it. So team 1 on the direct, you have 2 options to choose from before you actually give an answer. We need some more lights, please. Yeah. We need some more. Amala, some lights. Yeah. We are not dancing in the dark yet. Right. Okay. So team 1, let's come back. Let's focus. So on the direct, you have, before you give an answer, you have 2 choices. Whether you want to play that direct question on an equity mode or on a simple fixed deposit route. If you're taking the fixed deposit route, you get a +10 and no negative if you're wrong. However, you can take a premium on the question by going for the equity route. So equity will give you +15 if you're right, or a -10 if you're wrong. So after having taken their answer, then the question, if they're wrong, it'll pass across to team 2. We'll skip 3 and 4 because they had already taken it on the power play. Then we'll go straight to team 5. Are all the rules clear to all of you? Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, may I request once again to all of you to please do clap for the 10 people up on stage. They are fighting not only for the finals, and if you're not aware, the national finalist walks home richer with 1 lakh of rupees. Right? GST or not, we'll find out later, but 1 lakh of rupees. All the best, gentlemen. Question number 1 to Punjab National Bank. Here it comes on the screen now. They are thought to be fruit. So the answer is going to be the name of a fruit, but are actually inverted flowers with the blossoms hidden inside their pods. Many consider this fruit to be unfit for vegans. People who are strictly vegans, they consider it unfit to be called as non-veg. As veg because they consider it to be non-veg. They are pollinated when a female wasp enters the flower through a tiny opening, losing her wings in the process. As she's unable to get out, She lays her eggs inside the flower and dies. What a gory death, actually. When the eggs hatch, the male wasps mate with female wasps. In effect, what the question means is, what is the name of this fruit? It is open on the power play, team 3. You have to write the answer if you're taking the power play. And just a quick request, team 3, I'm assuming this is the first time you're participating in a quiz. Please do not, disturb the flow of the event by raising your hand from the very first line. After I finish reading the question, I'll give enough time to ask for the power plays. Power plays are now open. We'll close it in the next 3 seconds. Countdown begins. 3, 2, 1. Power plays closed. Only team 3 will be allowed to take it on that. Okay, good that I can read and understand a bit of Hindi. So that will be acceptable. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Let's clap for Canara Bank. They get their 10 points. Well done. As we now trudge along to PNB, before you answer, let us know you are playing it on FD or equity.
Equity.
Which is plus 15 or minus 10. Go ahead.
Anjeer.
And the English name would be? Anybody in the audience, the English name of Anjeer? Fig or Anjeer, ladies and gentlemen, plus 15 points. Well done. Give it up for Team Punjab National Bank. Here we go. All right, so 15 points to Punjab National Bank and well-earned 10 points to Canara Bank. Why are you looking so serious, my friend? Yeah, better. All right, let's trudge along to question number 2. This is going to be a direct for State Bank of India, Shivansh and Saurabh. I'm looking for the name of this country, this African country. It is a country in the Horn of Africa region of Eastern Africa, with its capital and the largest city being Asmara. The name of the country is derived from the original Greek name for the Red Sea. It's one of the most important modes of navigation for that part of Africa. The name was first formally adopted in 1890 with the formation of the Italian colony, which persisted throughout subsequent British and Ethiopian occupation. Question is, what is the name of this country? Resides somewhere in the Horn of Africa region. The name comes from the earlier name or the former Greek name of the Red Sea. Anyone going for the power play, do let us know. We'll close it in the next 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and power plays are now closed. Team 2, before you answer, do let us know if you are playing it on the equity or on the FD.
FD.
FD, which means a plus 10 or no negative. Go ahead.
Is it Ghana?
Is it? I don't know. You need to tell me.
Ghana.
Ghana is incorrect, I'm afraid. Passes across to Canara Bank. No, you don't. I did explain the rules. Negative only and only if you take it on the power play or the equity mode. Yeah. Is it Congo? No, it's not Congo. Central Bank?
Somalia.
Somalia. Could not have been that easy. No.
Eritrea.
Ladies and gentlemen, somebody said no. Who said no? You said no, right? Who said no? Oh, sir said no. Okay. Actually, that's the correct answer. Well done. Plus 10 points. That's the answer I was looking for. Plus 10 to the State Bank of India. Let's give them another round of applause, by the way. This is indeed Eritrea. Very well answered, team State Bank of India, but expected from you. They are regular quizzers. Well done. Next question is going to be a direct to Canara Bank. I'm looking for the name of an actress. Now, this is fantastic piece of information. In the later part of her life, we all know her as a vamp. But when she started out as a lead actress. However, a slap on the set, not intentional, but she was slapped so hard by one of her co-actors that she got partially paralyzed and lost part of her eyesight. As a result of which, later on, she took a break, then came back, and never ever then acted as a lead actress. Who is this? Legendary actress in Indian cinema, better remembered for her powerful portrayals of being a vamp. She began her journey as a glamorous leading lady in the 30s, who famously once played 17 characters in one particular film called Chatur Sundarai. However, her life and her career took a tragic turn during the filming of Jang-e-Azadi in 1942. Many of us know her. I mean, though she has enacted and portrayed various roles across genres and across decades, but most of us know her for one particular role. She's absolutely famous for that. And that role is not a television, not a movie role, but a television role. Anyone going for the power play? Do let us know. I thought this was easier. No one going for the power play? Okay, we'll close the power play. Sir, to the teams first. Yes, team 3, it's your direct. Do let us know whether you are taking it on equity or FD. FD is plus 10 or no negative. Go ahead. Sorry, Bindu. Thankfully, on the mic, please. It is there for a reason. Yeah. Bindu is what you say.
Yes.
No, thankfully her eyesight is, well, God willing, all perfect. So it's not Bindu. Central Bank of India. You have got the answer, but can't recollect the name. Would you like to pass or go ahead with a guess?
There is no negative.
No negative, yes.
Meena Kumari.
Meena Kumari. No, it's not Meena Kumari.
Lalita Pawar.
Lalita Pawar, that's the answer. Yes, this is Lalita Pawar. Remember her from Ramayan, Ramanan Sagar's Ramayan. That is how Lalita Pawar used to look at certain point in time, but one slap changed her career and her life. This is Lalita Pawar. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request you to once again clap for Team State Bank of India. That was an astounding answer. Well done to you. Let's now go to the next question. This is the direct for Central Bank of India. Let's see what we have in store. Talking about finance and economics. In finance, the Dash ratio, which is named upon the American economist William J. Dash, measures the performance of an investment such as a mutual fund or a portfolio, which is compared to a risk-free asset after adjusting for its risk. It is defined as the difference between the returns of the investment and the risk-free return, divided by the standard deviation of the investment returns, named upon this famous American economist. What is this ratio called? Wait, do not answer on the microphone. It is open on the power play. Anyone going for it? Do let me know. Many of you would have come across this ratio in your day job as bankers or even as investors. Anyone going for the power play? Closing in 3, 2, 1, closed. Team Central Bank of India, playing it on the equity or on the FD. I'll give you a few more seconds to ponder upon this. First, let us know equity or FD. FD, okay? Don't look too enthused. Go ahead. What ratio? Last 5 seconds. On the microphone, please. All of you, urge you to, when you give an answer on your direct or in the rebound mode, there is a camera recording.
Kohler ratio.
How do you spell that?
Kohler. Kohler.
Kohler. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. Well done for inventing a new ratio for all of us in the finance domain. However, that's incorrect. So we'll have to pass it across to State Bank of India. Want to birth any other ratio for us? Go ahead. Passing. Okay. You all like good answers. There are prizes for witty answers as well. So go ahead. Can you think of anything? PNB? There's no extra time on the rebound. Quick. 3, 2, 1. Passing. State Bank.
Fleming.
Fleming. Who's this Fleming? Alexander Fleming? William Fleming. Okay. Canada.
Elsman.
Sorry?
Elsman.
Elsman. You just invented that.
No, there is one Elsman score is there.
You have just got a try. I'll go. You got a try is what I said. Try does not mean correct. Give it to the person. Wait for the microphone, my dear. Yeah. What is your name? Vimal. Think about Baba Ramdev. Take a deep breath and calm down. Okay. First your name, introduction. Give it back to him. Give it back to him. Dada, okay, diye din abar. Niye badi chole jeta hobe na. Diye din abar. Introduce yourself first. National Housing Bank. Okay. Now the answer. The sharp ratio. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Do applaud his effort and we'll give him a prize, please. This is indeed the sharp ratio. All right, no points to any of the teams on this one. As we now go across to, so this quiz is going to be a little shorter than expected. Why? Because we don't have the sixth team. So 5 teams means 5 questions in all the rounds instead of the standard 6 questions. Let's go to the last question of this round, direct for SBI. From the world of politics, the gentleman pictured here is one Ram Subhag Singh. He was an Indian politician and a member of the INC who served as a member of the 3rd and the 4th Lok Sabha from the Bikramganj and Buxar constituency of Bihar in 62 and 67 respectively. The fun thing is, he was the first politician in India to occupy an important post in 1969. Just imagine, we got our independence in 47, so from 47 to 69, or 68 rather, in our parliamentary democracy, nobody thought of creating this post. So only in 69 did Ram Subhag Singh became the first one to occupy this post, and during the course of events in our country's history, it's not that each time we've had a person in this post. So this post was vacant for a long time. Even in the last, when I say last, I mean take that liberally. Last few years, it was vacant. Only now this post is becoming important again. So what is this post? Very, very important in parliamentary democracy anywhere in the world, definitely so in India. Anyone going for the power play? Do let us know. And you don't have to think out of the box to arrive at the right answer on this one. Think simple. I'm sure you will arrive at the answer. No one? Last 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to close the power play. Team State Bank, Nimesh and Namrata will stake a claim to this answer. FD. Okay, go ahead.
Maybe Chief Whip.
Chief Whip of any political party or Congress?
INB Congress.
Okay, we'll pass it across to PNB, not the Chief Whip. I urge all the teams not to pass though. Think simple.
संसदीय कार्य मंत्री.
क्या कार्य?
संसदीय कार्य मंत्री.
Sansadya, the Parliamentary Affairs Minister. No? State Bank, you're stretching it. Team PNB. State Bank of India, Shivansh and Saurav. Come on, give us some post. Might as well say Prime Minister. He was the first Prime Minister. There are no negatives, so go for it. But don't say that, by the way. Huh?
Leader of opposition?
Leader of opposition. If it is not Prime Minister, then Leader of opposition. Say no further, 10 points. Well done. Well done. Let's clap for them. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, they just got 10 points. Come on, clap for them. And why do you look unhappy? You just got 10 points. See, that's the answer. LOP, Leader of Opposition. Other teams should have gone for it. As I said, this was easier than you thought. And the reference that I was giving in the last few years, obviously since Mr. Modi is assigned to the past, for many, many years, we did not have a LOP. Now, of course, Rahul Gandhi is one. All right. Let's go to the next question. I suppose that is going to be an audience question, is it? Okay. Audience question, this is just for you. Whoever wants to answer, feel free. Which present Chief Minister of a state holds the record for being the youngest ever to hold this position in India? He achieved this feat when he became Chief Minister for the first time in 2016. Okay, I'll be liberal with this. Either give me the name of the Chief Minister or the name of the state. The state will also suffice. Go for it, people. There are no negatives for you, Nas, so you might get a prize. What do you think? What do you think? The gentleman right ahead. Give us the name of, as long as you don't say West Bengal, because we are doing this show in Kolkata, we can't say West Bengal. Yeah. Go ahead. Answering? Hey, give us the name of any state in India. UP, see? So one saffron-clad gentleman won't be happy with that answer. Okay, it's not UP. Goa. No, it's not Goa. Good guess. Maharashtra. No, and who do you think is the Chief Minister? Devendra Fadnavis. Very young, but not the youngest. Anyone else? Meghalaya. And who the Chief Minister? Conrad Sagma is what you mean. P.S. Sagma's son? No, this is not Conrad. You have gone to the right direction though. It is in the northeast. Any more guesses? Any more guesses? No? This is Pema Khandu. Let's go to the answer, please. Here comes the answer. This is Pema Khandu of Arunachal Pradesh. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with the opening round of the quiz. Some good answers, some costly misses, LOP being one of them. I thought LOP was easier and teams should have called tabs on it, but not to be the case. The next round is going to be a little easier on your nerves because the next round is on multiple choice. These are the rules. This time we are going to, all the rules are going to be different in each of the rounds. I think as we go into it, we'll talk more about it. But for the moment, in the next round, which is castling, the rules are the following. We are going to reverse the direction of the round. Why? Because we want to make the seating positions absolutely inconsequential. Your seating position, whether you're seated to a stronger team, weaker team, should not determine the outcome of the quiz, right? So we'll start this time with Team State Bank of India, Team 5, and in a counterclockwise direction from 5, we'll go to 4, 3, 2, and 1. This is the flow of the event. However, since there are only 4 options, questions cannot pass to all the teams on the same question. So we'll start with State Bank. If they're right, they get the 10 points, end of story. If not, it passes only once to the team who's seated immediate next to you towards your right side. Okay? So from 5, we'll go across to team 4. Now, since you have 3 options to choose from, if you get it right, you get a +5. And if you also don't get it right, then I'm going to bounce it back to the audience. Clear? That is the rules. Ladies and gentlemen, an important concept in chess is the concept of castling. Let's go to the round, please. First question coming up for Team State Bank of India. Here we go. And you have only 20 seconds after I finish reading the question. Who among the following was a member of the Constituent Assembly that drafted the Indian Constitution and was part of Aruna Asaf Ali family? Run the timer, please. And your options are Kamala Nehru, Vijay Lakshmi Pandit, Kasturba Gandhi, Purnima Banerjee. Minus 100 points. Yeah, once again. See, I remember telling this at you at the State Bank Wizards quiz as well. You don't get any extra credits for being faster than expected. You have 20 seconds. Take your time. Calm down. Now give the answer. Yes.
D. Purnima Banerjee.
Purnima Banerjee, D. Can we click Purnima Banerjee? If they are right, it will turn to green, which they are. Well done. 10 points. Yes. Teams, remember, there is a timer of 20 seconds. Utilize it judiciously. You don't get any extra points for being faster than expected, right? All right, let's go to question number 2. It is for Central Bank of India. The earliest and indisputably dated and best known inscriptions of the rock-cut edicts of Emperor Ashoka was written in which of the ancient script? Run the timer. Kalinga, Indus, Brahmi, or Sarada script?
Brahmi.
Which is option number C, Brahmi script. Can we click that? C, Brahmi script is absolutely correct. Well done, well answered. Yes. Only 2.5 people clapped for that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't clap, we are all going to fall off to sleep. Well done, Team Central Bank of India. Do remember at this point in time that only the winning team goes forward to the next round. So, though there are prizes for top 3 podium finishes today, however, if you have to stake a claim at those 1 lakh of rupees and being known to the entire world because that will be webcast, etc., you have to win the quiz. Next question is going to be direct for Canara Bank. An investor can avail of a loan against a PPF account between dash and dash financial years from the date of account opening. And run the timer. 2nd and 5th year, 3rd and 6th year, 4th and 7th year, 3rd and 7th year. Lot of permutation and combination. Which one? Six more seconds to go. 5, 4. A little louder, louder, louder. B, which is 3rd and 6th year. Teams, please do give me the full answer so that I do not mishear you. They say B. Can we click that? 3rd and 6th year. Well done. Team Canara Bank, just be a little nice to me. Did you do eeny, meeny, miny, moe and stuck at B? Or
No, no, sir.
so you did use it logically, is it? We completely believe you. That wasn't a compliment, by the way. Okay, next question. State Bank of India, Team 2. Here comes your question. In 2018, the Republic of Congo became the latest member to join which organization founded in 1960 by the 5 nations of Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi, and Venezuela. Think about it and run the timer. Is it OIC, G20, Quad, or OPEC? We're talking about Congo. Think about where they are located. Which continent? Think about it.
D.
4 more seconds.
D.
Full answer, full answer.
OPEC.
OPEC, which stands for what? You know, the fun thing about this round is even if you have no clue about what you're talking about, you still can get some points. OPEC is countries which are oil producing countries. Let's click OPEC. You'll get yourselves 10 points. Well done. Let's clap for them. Yeah, this is how this round goes. If you are clever enough or sometimes lucky enough, you do get your 10 points. And on to the last question of this round is going to be for Punjab National Bank. Let's see what do we have for them. Oh, this is fun. What percentage is the share of a sponsor bank in a RRB? Is it 25, 35, 50, 60? Run the timer. PNB. To all the bankers out there, if they miss it, I'm going to come to you. Answer. Quickly, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. I'm going to take it as a pass. You will still get only 5 points. Bad decision. Yes. State Bank of India.
25.
Before we started the quiz, I did ask whether you are related, meaning spouses. So this generally happens when... Okay. So once again, on the microphone.
35.
35. What was your answer? Your answer was 35. Her answer was 35. Okay. We'll stick at 35 and good that you stuck with that because that's the correct answer. Let's go to 35%. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Let's clap for them. Punjab National Bank, you'll be kicking yourselves. Take a look at the clock. You have 20 seconds within which you are supposed to answer. All right, we are done with this round. I'm going to show an audience question, and after that, Gaurav, we are going to need the scores to be put up on screen. Yeah, whenever you are free with your coffee. Can we go to the next one, and we need the scores to be put up on screen, please. This is for you, audience. Jensen Huang is a businessman who is right now the CEO of which company? Intel, Samsung, Nvidia, Xiaomi. I don't need the screen. I need the scores on screen, please. Anyone? Come on, there are only 4 options. How difficult can that be? You just need to choose one amongst the 4. Yeah. Can a microphone be taken along to the gentleman here? Wherever the microphones are.
Hello.
Well, introduce yourself, please.
My name is Anirudh Sen and I'm from National Housing Bank.
Okay. Oh, you just answered the last one, isn't it?
No.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
So it might be Nvidia.
It might be.
I'm not so sure.
Not so sure. Nvidia. Ladies and gentlemen, Nvidia is a company, I mean, it has a phenomenal success story. Right now is the largest producer of chips, leaving Intel far, far behind. Well, they were once at one point in history on the verge of shutting down the company. Very recently, Huang was here at the Reliance Jio World. Thankfully, I was at the same venue, so did hear him speak there. Ladies and gentlemen, his answer is absolutely correct. Let's give him a round of applause. Well done. Yes, this is NVIDIA. All right, so after the close of the opening 2 rounds, I'm sure the teams are expecting to know their scores. Here they come on the screen shortly. Team 5 have done pretty well for themselves, so have some other teams. But whether there is a clear demarcation between teams, we'll see. Okay, in the meanwhile, why not ask another audience question? We need some more time. We are done? Okay. Bad for the audience because we are done with the scores. Here they come. Team 5 leading with 35 points. Ladies and gentlemen, we should clap whenever we see something good. 20 points to 2 and 3. But these are early days. Let's switch back to the grid. Teams, do remember this is still early days. So, the chasm isn't that big which you cannot bridge. All the best to all the teams. Let's switch back to the grid, please. What do we have up next? Let's see. Next round, fun with finance. So these are questions which are from your day job. If not directly, then it will be connected in some way. So most of the question we have not only talked about banking, but extended it to the entire BFSI sector. There could be questions from the capital market, there could be questions from insurance, so on and so forth. This is how the round goes. The last full passing round was in a clockwise direction, so we are going to stick with the counterclockwise direction, which is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And for the next full passing round, we'll reverse. Okay? So the rules are still the same. 10 points in the normal sequence. Can we go to the round, by the way? Fun with finance. All right, 6 questions. Now we have 5 questions, of course. Questions will pass to all the teams only. Okay, so this is the difference here. For the pounds, which is written here, it is only to the fastest team on the buzzer. We need to arm the buzzers, please. Only the fastest team on the buzzer can pounce. So you can pounce at any point in time. You don't have to be polite about it. If you think you know the answer, even if you are not entirely sure of your answer but would like to take a gamble, a calculated gamble, then you can still go for the pounce. On the pounce, you have to write the answer. If you're right, you get a plus 10. If you're wrong, you get a minus 5. After taking the answer on the pounce, we are going to return back to the team for whom it is a direct question, and then it will follow the sequence. Clear on all the rules? Canara Bank, are you clear on the rules? Don't twitch with the buzzer buttons. We'll have the test done in a while. Wait. And also, one more thing to remember is, if it is your direct question, then please do not press the buzzer, because you get your first chance anyways. So the pounce is for the rest of the 4 teams. Are we armed? Okay, team 5 only, press the buzzer. See, your number would show up there. Team 5, okay? Reset. Team 4? Yes. Now team 3. Wait. Wait. Now team 2. All right, reset. Wait. Yeah, now team 1. It's happening, okay. All right, so these are circuit cutting buzzers, meaning once a buzz gets registered, the circuit would automatically cut, which means the other 4 buzzers will be rendered inconsequential and ineffective. So please do not complain your buzzers aren't working. If that happens, it only means one thing primarily, that you have been beaten for speed by some other team. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin fun with finance. First question for State Bank of India, here we go. NPCI has introduced a new feature called Dash on its UPI platform that allows primary UPI account holders to securely delegate payment responsibilities to trusted secondary users. What is it named? It's open on the power play. Team 2 have gone for it. Team 2, you have to write the answer. And do hide your answers when you write, because other teams might be interested at what you're writing. Don't hide it from me, by the way. Fantastic answer, ladies and gentlemen. Entirely correct. Plus 10 points. Let's clap for them. Well done. As we now trudge along to State Bank of India, Team 5, let's hear your answer.
UPI Lite.
UPI Lite. Thought so, but not the correct answer. Central Bank. For 10 points. Answering? Yes, no?
Sir, add-on.
It's just called add-on. No? That would have been a very uninspiring name from the branding perspective. Oh. Yeah. Once the quiz gets over, I'm sure you will get this. There are negatives only if you take a risk. You are not taking a risk, so it is coming in the normal sequence, which means no negatives. Switch on the microphone, please.
Sir, with UPI mandate?
UPI mandate. No, Team 2 has already answered. PNB. Answering? No negatives. Go for it. Come up with some creative jingle or jumla, as they call it these days.
UPI Lite.
Call it UPI Mati Manush. Huh?
Lite.
Acha. Bolo.
UPI Lite.
Somebody has already said that. It's not UPI Lite. State Bank, it was your direct question. Not the same people. I need to spread it around. This gentleman has answered. You have answered. Anybody else? If anybody else wants to answer, go for it. Otherwise, I'm going to go to these 2 gentlemen. Anybody else? Come on, quick. 3, 2, 1. No. Who do I go to? Just like that round, you know, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Him, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. UPI circle. And would you care to introduce yourself? From Bank of India Learning and Development. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. Well done. Yes, this is indeed UPI circle. That answer wasn't given by you, is it? No? Okay, cool. All right, UPI circle is what it is. And might I tell you at this point in time, and also Rajdeep, that this was the easiest question of this round. Let's go to question number 2. All the best, Team Central Bank of India. In bancassurance, what is the name given to a reinsurer that transfers all or part of its reinsurance risk to another reinsurer or insurer called? In a sense, the word in English means to go back, recede, or cede ground. What is it called? Direct to Team Central Bank of India. Other teams, go for the power play if you want to. Bank and insurance are well married these days. Makes the life of bankers more hectic though. Yes, anyone going for the power play? 3, 2, 1, closing the power play. Team 2. So team 2, this much I can tell you. Even if you don't know the answer, which by the looks on your face is seemingly the case, think and work out on the answer from the language part. So if you can literally translate what the question says, in essence the word in English means to go back, recede or cede. Cede some ground to your opponent. So what is the English word? People in vigilance might not be well averse with this, but yeah, go ahead. 3, 2. Only reverse? Reverse what? Reverse what? Only reverse, that's your answer? Reversal. No, it cannot be that easy. Canara Bank.
Reverse.
This is a toughie, by the way.
I'm just guessing hedge.
Hedge. Hedge means something entirely different.
Assignment.
Sorry?
Assignment.
Assignment. No. PNB. Now, if they are going to translate this to Hindi, it will, well, challenge my knowledge of the language as well. I'm hoping you give an answer in English.
Portability.
Portability. No. Team State Bank.
Guess. Relinquish rents.
1 second. Dhire, dhire.
Relinquish rents. Maybe.
Relinquishness.
No, relinquish rents.
Rents. Okay. Congratulations for having added to the vocabulary on the Queen's language. There isn't a word by that. But pass it back to the audience. I'll be very happy if the audience can answer this. I saw your hand first. Yes, sir. Can a microphone be taken along to him? Where is the microphone? Yeah. Pass it along. Pass Koredin Dada. Orange sweater. Yeah. Give us your name first.
Gautam Kumar Ghosh.
Gautam?
Yes.
Arey Baba. Acha. Gautam da. Bolun.
SBI. From.
Acha. What's your answer?
This is the answer is rider.
Rider. No, it's not the rider. Couldn't have been that easy. Yes, sir. Go ahead. Profiteering. No, that's not the answer I'm looking for. Yes. Don't wait for a microphone. You have a baritone. Yeah. Retrocession. Very close to the. Raise both your hands. Both your hands up. Where's your mobile? In the pocket. Ladies and gentlemen, I will say this at Kolkata as well. In the 30 years of my career in the public life, I have always seen two important things. Primary being, the audience is always the smartest people in the room, or they have the fastest internet bandwidth. Okay, let's go to the answer. You're very close to the answer. Here we go. That is the answer. Retrocedent insurance. This is called retrocedent. There are many people from the L&D department. Well, let me tell you quickly, I'm not a banker, but I have to learn all this just to do a quiz. Bad. Okay, let's go to the next question. It's going to be a direct for team Canara Bank. A scheme developed at the UN in the late 2000s as a way to help developing countries preserve their forests. It is part of the Paris Agreement. These projects may not be aligned with the UN rules but have emerged as a major part of the voluntary offset market. What is it called? Now, I'll be a little liberal on this one. It has a longish name, so you can either give us the abbreviated name or the acronymated name, meaning either the expanded form or the shorter form. I hope all of you understood that. So, if the answer is UNO, you can say UNO or United Nations Organization. Both will do. Both are acceptable. Go for the shorter one, that's easier. It's still open on the power play, by the way. You know, ESG, AI, all of that is becoming now very, very integral to the banking industry as well. So this is one such question. 3, 2, 1, and we are now closing the power play. This is a direct for Team Canara Bank. What do you think? Answering?
Is it green bonds?
I just say it's an abbreviation, so it has to be a longer answer than you suggested. I'm afraid it's incorrect. Pass it across to State Bank.
COP, COP.
COP, COP. The last COP was in Baku. No, this is not COP. Team Punjab National Bank.
SDG, Sustainable
No, this is not SDGs. State Bank of India.
Maybe carbon footprint.
As simple as that. So how do you abbreviate carbon footprint? As CP, as CF rather. No. Central Bank. Answering?
CMR, carbon.
CMR. No. Audience, seems like questions are coming back to you. Okay. You are not going to rest till I give you another opportunity. Go for it. Wait for the microphone. Yes, I've got that.
And the answer is ESG, environment, social
No, it's
governance.
not ESG. It's part of ESG. ESG is an umbrella term for things like this. This, of course, it's ESG. But what is this particular term? NDM. That stands for North Damdam Municipality. I love doing Kolkata jokes. You know, I've left Kolkata, for a long, long time, but I still somehow is umbilically attached to the city of joy. So I love these Kolkata jokes. No, it's not North Damdam Municipality. Anyone else going for it? Rajdeep, want to try? No, you don't want to try? Okay. Yes, sir. No, it's not the NDCs. This is a toughie, actually. Here comes on the microphone. Go for it.
UCN.
And it stands for?
No idea.
Let's go to the answer, please. Here we go. The answer is RED Plus, or reducing emissions from deforestation in developing countries plus. I would have given you points even without the plus, but this is REDD or RED. All right, next question. Direct for, remind me, State Bank of India. This is for you. It is a government scheme meant for old age protection and social security of unorganized workers. Somebody has gone for it? No. Unorganized sector, yeah. Age-old protection and social security of unorganized workers with an assured pension of 3,000 per month. What is the name of this scheme? Full name required, as the question suggests.
Atal Pension Yojana.
Wait, my friend, it's still open on the pounds. 3, 2.
Sir, Atal.
No, you have to first press the buzzer.
We have pressed it, sir.
Okay. 4, you have to write the answer if you have pressed the buzzer. Teams, please be alive to the situation. The questions are also open to the fastest team on the buzzer. By the way, I never said whatever you may have heard, misheard from team number 2 due to the faux pas, that may be right or wrong. So use your own intellect to arrive at the answer. Quickly, please. 3. You have to write the answer, my friend.
Sorry, sir.
Wait.
Full name required. Read the question. It says full name required. Okay, got that? Go ahead. Got that? Can you just write this word in block letters? I'm afraid that's the wrong answer. We'll have to give a -5 to Central Bank of India. Yeah, to my backend team. -5 to team 4. And now you have to continue with your Atal Vihari because you cannot change an answer. That's the logic of any quiz. Atal Vihari what? State Bank?
APY, Atal Pension Yojana.
Atal Pension Yojana. No? PNB?
Pradhan Mantri Vyay Vandan Yojana.
Okay. Let's pass it across to State Bank of India.
Pradhan Mantri Shram Yogi Mandhan Yojana.
Dhire dhire. Shram Yogi
Mandhan Yojana.
Mandhan Yojana. Okay, let's go to the answer. Here we go. Coming up on the screen. Shram Yogi Mandhan Yojana. Well done, State Bank of India. And please be truthful to me. How many hours of studying did you do to participate in today's quiz? Lot of hours? It shows. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, give them another round of applause. Of course, if you're participating in a national level quiz, you have to come prepared. All right, last question of this round is direct to PNB. Here we go. It is a type of bond or other debt instrument that is unsecured by any collateral. Since they have no collateral backing, they must rely on the creditworthiness and reputation of the insurer for support. Both corporations and governments, which is national governments, frequently issue it to raise capital or funds. Similar to most bonds, they may pay periodic interest payments, which are called coupon payments. What are these? What are these financial instruments called? Pretty common actually, raised both by national governments as well as corporations. What are they called? 3, 2, 1. And power plays are over. Team 1, what's your answer?
Sir, treasury bonds.
Treasury bonds are the T-bills, no? Team State Bank?
State Development Loans.
State Development Loans. I just said that this is released by national government, so could not have been state government, right? Central Bank. The G-Secs. It's not the G-Secs. Canara Bank. What a nice ring to that name. Almost like a jingle. No. Ariel Sabun ka jingle jaise laga. Ah. State Bank.
Commercial paper.
The commercial paper. No. Audience? Anyone? Ah, I see sir's hand. Yeah. Sorry? Zero coupon bond is a good guess, not the right answer though. By the way, I want to tell all of you, the gentleman here, he comes to every quiz that we do here. So thank you very much. Give him a round of applause for his enthusiasm. Anyone else who wants to take this? Not the same people? Yes. Is it? Dated securities? No. Anyone from this side maybe? What bonds? No, that's not the answer. That is part of the question itself. Could not have been coupon bonds. It is simply called debentures. These are debentures. Let's go to the answer, please. Yes. Nobody gets any points on this one. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done with the third round as well. Just to save on some time, we will tell you the scores achieved by the teams at this point in time, starting with Team 1, please. 1-5. Team 1 is at 15 points. Team 2, 30. Yeah, a little bit of silence, please, gentlemen. Team 3 on 20. Team 4 on 5. Okay, surprising. Fantastic. They are galloping ahead. On 45 points is Team State Bank of India and leading. Now, as part of our existence, what we try to do is innovate things. This is one such innovation. If you have seen the other zonal finals at this year's Banking Chanakya, you might have known this. Otherwise, I'll tell you any which ways. Now, this time we are going to reverse the direction again. This time we are going to start with Team 1 and then go across in a clockwise direction towards Team 5. Now, this is the round wherein people can, the better teams can pull ahead of the other teams. Why? Yeah. Because there is a premium put to your knowledge. That should have been the case any which ways in anything that you do. However, specific to this round, how does this work? So you don't have to worry about the buzzers or anything at all. The question will pass in gently, ambly from 1 towards team 5. However, there is an incremental scoring system put in place, which means team 1 will start with you. If you get the answer correct, 10 points, end of story. However, if you do not answer, the same question, when it passes once to team 2, the value of the question is 11 points. To team 3, worth 12 points. To you, 13 points. To you, 14 points. So the question, the value of the question increases by 1 point with every pass. What is the rationale behind it? If the question is passing to so many teams, the question is either difficult or worth knowing, hence there's a premium put in place. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to another facet of chess play. It's called the Queen's Gambit. Also, those who are Netflix fans and have watched this series, wonderful series called Queen's Gambit. No, pounds, etc. is not there. It passes in the normal sequence. Let's go to question number 1 for Team Punjab National Bank. Besides quantum mechanics, he's also made contributions to solid-state physics and optics and supervised the work of a number of notable physicists in the 1920s through 30s. He was awarded the 54 Nobel Prize in Physics for his quote-unquote fundamental research in quantum mechanics, especially in statistical interpretation of the wavelength. What is the name of this magnificent scientist? Important for many, many works connected to quantum mechanics. What is his name? Question passes in the normal sequence, so team 1, no negatives in this round, by the way. Yes, all that I can tell you is if you are acquainted with this facet of science, then of course you know the name. But just in case if you are not so sure, all that I can tell you is don't think about the obvious ones. I mean, obviously this is not the Einstein kinds. But in his field, I mean, those of us who follow science, for us, he's very important and very, very famous. Who's he? Yes, Team PNB.
Doppler.
Doppler, Christian Doppler, upon whom the Doppler effect is named. No, that is sound and wavelength. Team State Bank.
Bohr.
Niels Bohr. No, it's not Niels Bohr. Canara Bank. Now the question is worth 12 points.
Schrodinger.
Schrodinger, you mean? Erwin Schrodinger? No. Worth 13 points. Max Planck. Very good guess, not the right answer. Worth 14 points now. Fermi. This is not Fermi, of course. Audience, anyone? We have heard some incredible names of scientists. None of them is the correct answer. Yeah, you wanted to answer all my previous questions. Go ahead, go ahead. Don't be shy, go ahead. Any name that you can think of? Hertz. No, this is not Hertz. Any other names that remains? Audience? No? Here we go to the answer. Okay, nobody gets any points on this one, sadly. But since this is incremental scoring, of course, the answers will be difficult. That's the idea behind this round. Next question, direct for State Bank of India, worth 10 points. This is your question. He is an Afghan from Tira who joined the Mughal army at Delhi in 1703, where he rapidly rose through the ranks and was assigned the Malwa province of central India. After the death of Aurangzeb, he started providing mercenary services to several local chieftains and the politically unstable Malwa region. All that is inconsequential if you know the last line. He is known as the founder of the city of Bhopal. Modern Bhopal was founded by him. Who is this gentleman? Provided mercenary services to many regions, kings, queens. Who is he? Bhopal is a capital city of India. You ought to know the founder of the city. State Bank for 10 points.
Just a guess.
Go ahead.
Habib.
Habib. Okay. Habibullah would have sounded better though. 11 points. Canara Bank. Pass. Pass is the first name or the surname? No. Okay, go ahead, go ahead. We love good guesses. Sher Afghan. Good name. For 12 points.
Bahadur Shah.
And Zafar? Only Bahadur Shah. Okay.
Barkatullah.
Some Barkatullah. Okay. Team Punjab National Bank. What Bhopali? Abdan. Who is Surma Bhopali's father or son? No. Anyone in the audience? See, you ought to know this. This is Bhopal. Maulana Abdul. See, that name also somehow sits right, but not the right answer. This is, anyone else remaining? No? Bolo. Go ahead. Here comes the answer. This is Sabka Dost. Hamara Dost, Sabka Dost, Dost Muhammad Khan. Provided his services even to the Rani of Jhansi and the entire Malwa region. So whoever wanted to capture a particular part of the city, he sent his army there. Let's go to the next question. It's going to be direct for team. Acha, this I'm afraid is going to be a little easier for the people who speak Bengali or are Bengalis. Well, other teams, better luck. There is a performing art called Harbola, mostly found in Bengal. The word Harbola, it is pronounced differently though in Bengali, was coined by none other than our own Rabindranath Tagore, which means Horek Rokom Buli Bole Je. Matlab, who is many bhashis, bahut sara bhasha jo bolta hai. One who speaks many languages. What is this performing art? I hope the question is clear. By that, what I mean is, if you think the performing art is magic, then say magic. So what is this performing art all about? And historically speaking, this has description even in our Vedic texts, ancient texts. This is in fact one of the oldest performing art in history, in recorded history that is. For 10 points. I've given you so many additional inputs by saying that this is the most ancient performing art as described in our Vedic texts. What performing art are we talking about? Canara Bank, for 10 points. Answering? I've told you one, which is magic, so try and think somewhere close to that maybe. Quickly, 3, 2, 1. We'll have to pass it across for 11 points to Central Bank.
Sir, mimicry.
Well done, say no further. 11 good points, well done. Let's clap all of us. This is mimicry. Mimicry is indeed the oldest performing art as recorded. We are about 30 of us inside this room. If all of us don't clap, that will be a disservice to them. Well done, 11 points. Next question is your direct, so you can get another 10 points if you can deduce this answer. This is the Parliament House of Australia, located at Canberra. The aerial view of the building represents the shape of which tool that is itself symbolic to the nation of Australia. So one way of arriving at the answer is, of course, looking at the picture, or else, simply put, think what tool is synonymous to the region. Not only Australia, New Zealand, that Pacific region. This is a very important tool for them, which has symbolic relevance.
Sir, a boomerang.
This team has now woken up. Well done, 10 points. The boomerang, absolutely, well done. This is indeed the boomerang. Very closely associated with the culture of Australia and that part of the Pacific region. 10 points. So you have got 21 points in the last two questions, and they have risen to 26 now. Okay, still some gap to make to catch up with Team 5. Team 5, next up is your direct question, by the way. Let's see what we have. This is a video that we are going to play for you. So for all the Twitteratis and the experts on social media, this is what we call hashtag trending sport. This is a combination of various racket sports like badminton, it's a bit of tennis, it's a bit of table tennis, all of that put together. Now the fun part is, this is actually the fastest growing sport in North America. Entire North America has blown away or taken up by this game. You have to give us the name of the sport. Play.
The fastest growing sport in America was invented by three dads on Bainbridge Island back in 1965. It's a combination of tennis, ping pong, and badminton. It's played on a badminton-sized court with a net about 2 inches shorter than a tennis net. You play it with a paddle a little bit bigger than a ping pong paddle and a little more durable. You can play it as either doubles or singles. So singles is one-on-one, doubles is a combination of two teams, 2-on-2.
Okay, we can stop
It's
that.
growing for a number.
So the video goes on to say it has grown for a number of reasons, namely you don't have to be an expert to play this. In your own housing society, you can, draw up this net and start playing with the paddle. So what is the name of the sport? Trending sport. Worth 10 points. Answers? Passing for 11 points to PNB. Passing? Sorry? No negative, no negative. Go ahead. कुछ बोलना चाहते तो बोलिए. Negative नहीं है कुछ. Squash. नहीं, it's not squash for 12 points. SBI. Passing? 13 points. Give me one answer. Racquetball is the first answer I heard, so I'll consider that. No, worth 14 points. If you get your 14 points, you are definitely going to be in the driver's seat.
Fast ball.
No. One answer only. Fast ball, I've heard that. Please discuss before giving an answer. You are experienced quizzers. Yes. Pickleball. Once again, if you could give us your name. Subhashish from HSBC says this is pickleball. Well done, let's clap for him. Yes, this is pickleball. Please don't try to play this game with a jar of nylon pickle in your hand. Poor joke, but you get it right. This is pickleball. In a while, I haven't asked a question which is exclusively for the audience, so might as well do that now. Gaurav, I need the scores to be put up on screen after the audience question. Can we go to the next one? Yes. Okay, so this is from the world of movies. Somebody called Mumtaz Jahan Begum Dehelvi was an actress who worked in Hindi language films. She ranked as one of the highest paid entertainers in India in the post-independence era. In a career spanning more than 20 years, she was predominantly active only for a decade, but had appeared in over 60 films by the time of her death, untimely death in 1969. Considered to be one of the most beautiful women ever. Who is she? I'm not going to come to you now, so hands down, newer people. Gaurav, I need the scores. Okay. Microphone still there? Microphone आचे दादा कारू काचे ये चले जाओ. चलो. यार काचे चले जाओ. Yeah. Introduce yourself.
Rajiv Kumar Mishra, retired from PNB, now in
PNB,
Kolkata
okay,
Port.
Yes, I remember now.
Her
Go
name
ahead.
is Madhubala.
Madhubala, are you a fan of her by any chance?
Yeah. Her
And
beauty.
she is a beauty, of course. Thanks for clarifying that, sir. Of her beauty, not once, even today's generation consider her to be an equivalent of Marilyn Monroe. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause. Well done. Yes. We are not giving you a poster of Madhubala yet. Maybe next year. But you have it, and you are married. Congratulations to your wife. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, at the close of the 4 rounds, this is how the teams stack up. Team 5 holding on to their lead till at 45 points, but team number 2 on 30, team 4 on 26. Okay, still anybody's game. We have 2 more rounds to go. Let me quickly explain to you the next round. Until now, we were usually testing the depth of your knowledge. The next round definitely is going to do that, but beyond the depth of your knowledge, it is also going to be a test of your speed and the speed of your recall value. These are the rules. The next round is exclusively on the buzzer. Only the fastest team on the buzzer will be allowed to answer, especially for team 3, since you are playing a quiz for the first time. Let me take some time to explain it to you. The moment the question comes on screen, if you think you know the answer, don't just start speaking, okay? To be allowed to give the answer, you have to earn that right by being the fastest amongst the 5 teams. For that, you'll have to press the buzzer. Once I see the buzzer go off, and once I identify the team, I'll come to them for the correct answer. If you give us the correct answer, plus 10 points, end of story. If you are the fastest on the buzzer, give us a wrong answer, minus 5. If you are the fastest on the buzzer and shake your head vigorously like you are doing right now, probably I'll also shake my head but give you still a minus 5. Okay? So please remember, If you are pressing the buzzer, do so at your own peril and hopefully to give the right answer. Clear? And one more thing. I spoke specifically about team 3. Now to the 2 regular quiz teams. Your strategy cannot be to first press the buzzer and then start reading the question. That strategy wouldn't work. Why? Because the moment I see the buzzers go off, I will immediately stop reading my question and will seek an immediate answer. The word immediate should be taken literally. If I do not get an immediate answer at my own discretion, I'll consider that as a -5. Clear to all of you? All the best, gentlemen. We have had the buzzers tested, so no need to waste our time further on that. All hands on deck, meaning your fingers should be on your buzzer buttons. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to rapid chess. Question number 1 coming up on screen now. Who had cursed Karna that all his marital skills, including the martial skills, including use of Brahmastra would desert him? Yes, that is team 4. Answer.
Parshurama.
Yeah, I'm getting old, can't read from this distance. Parashuram is your answer. Here comes the answer on screen. You are on 26 points, make that 36. Well done. Indeed, this is Parashuram. Reset the buzzer, please. Yes, it is armed now. Let's go to question number 2. A 28-year-old economics lecturer from Uttarkashi became the first Indian woman to get a momentous achievement on the 23rd of May 1984. She is presently the chief of the Tata Steel Adventure Foundation. It is easier than you think. Think adventure. Team 4, once again, go for it. Bachendri Pal from Uttarkashi. And she was the first woman to do what? Well done. 10 points once again. Well answered. Yes. Now we are talking. This team is now rocking and rolling. Are they now in the pole position? They're on how many points? 46, which means added pressure on State Bank of India. State Bank of India look proactive. This goes to the other teams as well. Question number 3 showing up now. It is a wing shaped in the form of a triangle which is named for its similarity in shape to a Greek letter or alphabet. It did not find significant applications until the jet age began, when it proved suitable for high-speed subsonic and supersonic flights. What is such a winged aircraft called? Named upon a Greek, you have to first press the buzzer. Named upon a Greek alphabet. Some team, team 4, are you going to be third time lucky? Let's see. 3 questions asked. All the 3 times team 4 have buzzed and they get it right this time also. Well done. Let's clap for them. Fantastic. Strategic quizzing as it were. Well done. Next question. Plus 10 minus 5. Obviously there is a negative. Obviously. My God. You press the browser thrice without realizing that. God help you. Seems like God has helped you, by the way. All right. Once again, focus, refocus. Question number 4 coming up on the screen now. What is the eligible amount of loan available? Team 1. Don't break my buzzers, by the way. Team 1, answer. 3, 2. I'll give you, forget the buzzers. Buzz is over. Okay. Now, team 1. I need a more appropriate answer. It's not one amount. I need the range from what to what. Switch on the microphone now.
10 lakhs to 20 lakhs.
10 to 20. इसलिए buzzer बजाना होता है. Well done. 10 points. Yes, that is the answer. Let's go to the answer, please. Here we go. Above 10 lakhs and up to 20 lakhs. Those are the exact wordings that I was looking for, but fair enough. I'll give you your 10 points. Let's reset the buzzer. Just hold on. Yes. Now, question number 5 coming up on the screen now. In Peter Brook's production of Mahabharata, which famous Indian performer and social activist played the role of Draupadi? Don't say Rupa Ganguly, please, because that was in the Doordarshan series, not in Peter Brook's production. But go for the answer, even those half-hearted guesses, from the fact that she is a very famous Indian performer, a danseuse, a dance. Somebody has gone for it. Team 4, by the way, I hope now you're sure that there is a negative component. Go for it. Are they going to stop today? Are they going to stop? Make that another 10 points. Well done. What a performance. What an emphatic performance. And ladies and gentlemen, let me absolutely tell you in no uncertain terms, they did not have access to my laptop. These are their own answers. So give it up once again for them. 4 on 4. I haven't seen that happen in a while. 40 good points. And on to the last question. Are you going to buzz? We'll see. Here comes question number 6. This fried snack with origins in the Middle East before the 10th century was enjoyed by Delhi Sultanate nobles and described by Amir Khusro and Ibn Battuta as a pie filled with minced meat, nuts and spices. Once a royal dish, it has since spread globally and is now made with various fillings and preparations. Yeah, thank you to my wife because I had this snack last time at her office. Come on, go for it. This is the easiest question of this round. Teams, 3. Yes, some team. Team 3. Go for it. Samosa. Well done, 10 points. Yes, that's the answer. এখানে লোককে বলতে হবে সিঙ্গাড়া বা samosa. All right, so those were the questions in this round. A lot would have changed, not over a coffee, as Cafe Coffee Day says, but over the course of a buzzer round. We'll have a check on the scorecard. Can you put it on screen, please, so that I also have a breather of few seconds, maybe? No, by the looks on Gaurav's face, he's going to take a long time. No? Okay, quick question. I thought I'll take a breather, but forget the breather. Yeah. What question can I ask? Okay, sir, inspired from you. Okay? Now, the hat or the cap that you're right now wearing is kind of famous with Sherlock Holmes, right? If you're a fan of Sherlock Holmes, you would have an iteration of that. Not exactly, but an iteration of that. Can you tell me the name of the hat? Since you're wearing it, I'll come to you first. What are such hats called? No idea at all? Hey, can anybody give me that answer? What are such hats called? আরে বাবা 1 লাখ টাকা পাবে দাঁড়াও এগুলো তো অডিয়েন্সের জন্য ছেড়ে দাও Yeah, anyone? No one? Yeah. Felt is the name of the fabric. It's not called felt hat. Felt hat could be any hat made out of felt. Yeah. The beret. It is pronounced as the beret. The T is silent. Beret, yes. But I'm not going to give you another 10 points for that. What we can do is ask the audience to please clap for him. Well done. The beret. So, and now, since my job is to give you correct information, the beret is not what Sherlock Holmes wears. What Sherlock Holmes or many detectives in the UK or in the European continent used to wear at that point in time was actually derived from the beret. It's called a deer stalker, right? Which has 2 like long looping ear loops on both sides and then the beret kind of shape, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, we are done with about 85% of the quiz. This is how the teams stack up. Fantastic. What happened to the applauses? 66 points. Team 4. Hurry, stop fighting. You are winning, okay? But Team State Bank of India, all the best to you. I always love the concept if newer teams come up to the next level. So not something that Central Bank of India is going to like. But the other teams, buckle up. We are left with just 1 round to go. And we began with a chess game, which we call the opening move. How does a chess game end? With a nice end game. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the end game. 5 questions in this round. The rules are the following. Can we go to the round, please? The rules are similar to that of the opening move, which means in your direct, you have to wait for the other teams to respond on the power play. On the power play, it's a written affair, +10 or a -5. And on the direct, you could choose either of the 2 options of taking it either on the equity mode or on the simple FD mode. Please remind me, the last all passing round was counterclockwise, right? We started with team 5. Yes. So this time we are going to start with team 1 and go in a clockwise direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, here comes question number 1 for team 1 on the screen now. Following her long-lasting association with the Indian independence movement, she was appointed the first Health Minister of India in 1947 and remained in office for 10 long years. She also held the charge of Sports Minister and Urban Development Minister and was instrumental in setting up the National Institute of Sports at Patiala, which now is one of the most influential organizations for the discipline of sports. She was also member of the Constituent Assembly of India, the body which framed our constitution. Who is she? Going for the power play? Okay, it's a +10 or a -5, by the way. Sure, you want to go for it? If you can just capitalize your answer. Capitalize your answer. That brings me to another question, by the way. Okay. I'll ask an audience question in a while. Don't hide it from me, na? Fantastic. The battle is heating up. Ladies and gentlemen, they earn themselves 10 points and they are right back to, they are also going for the power play. Okay, spoke too soon. But now I'm officially ending the power play. Only 5 and 4. By the way, that's 10 points to them. Dikhao mere ko. Status quo persists. +10 points to Team Central Bank of India. Well done. As we now go across to Punjab National Bank to seek their answer. Before you answer, remember you have to choose either equity or FD. FD, which means +10 or no negative. Go for it.
Gayatri Devi.
Gayatri Devi. No, it's not Rajmata Gayatri Devi. Team State Bank of India. Passing. Pass it across to Canara Bank. I've already asked that question. No. Audience, anyone? So you have answered a lot many. So let me go to this gentleman here. Yes. Yes, that's the answer. Give him a round of applause. Sorry, sir, I forgot to ask your name. From UCO Bank. May all of us give him a warm round of applause, please. Wonderful. Thank you for coming, by the way. Give him a prize, please. So what's your favorite number between 1, 2, and 3? What's your favorite number, 1, 2, and 3? You get only one prize then. Okay. Let's go to the answer, by the way. This is indeed Rajkumari Amrit Kaur. Next question is going to be a direct for State Bank of India. In the year 1985, a certain General Ziaul Haq decree, very sexist, prohibited women from wearing saris, right? Nobody could wear a sari there. So Pakistan's world-renowned singer Iqbal Bano clad herself in a black sari, protested against the decree, singing a nazm of Faiz in front of a 50,000 strong crowd. The stadium reverberated with the chants of Inqilab Zindabad. What nazm of, world-renowned nazm rather, of Faiz was sung by Iqbal Bano? You don't have to sing the song. You have to just tell us what is this nazm. Not too many teams seem enthused, so I'll use my discretion by giving you an additional clue. Now, this particular nazm got a rebirth of sorts in the Indian context during a popular, can we call it uprising? Yes, a protest. A recent protest in India, when it happened in Delhi, this nazm became very, very famous to us Indians as well. It is generally known as a protest song. You have to write the answer, by the way. Any other team going for the power play? Do let us know. 3, 2, 1, closed. Only team 3. Fantastic. Good answer. +10 points. Let's clap for team 3, Canara Bank. And this is direct for team 2, State Bank of India. Both 4 and 5 are playing it safe. But very, very good strategy because they know the question is going to come their way and they'll have a later chance. So, good decision. Yes, team 2, answer.
हम दिखाएंगे, हम दिखा सकते हैं, sort of.
Once again.
हम दिखाएंगे.
हम दिखाएंगे. I think I'll use my discretion. This is Hum Dekhenge. We'll give it to you. Well done. 10 points. Let's clap for them. This is Hum Dekhenge. And what we can do is we can offer you the actual song. Can we play for it? Yeah. Two additional piece of inputs, rather I can convert that into a question. Can anybody tell me, this is not the Pakistan instance that I was talking about, in which city was this concert held? Anyone? It's a city whose name you might have heard somewhere. It's called Calcutta. Right? This was Calcutta, so any such kind of things, obviously Calcutta is at the forefront. And the protest that I was talking about is the CAA protests, which happened in Delhi for a protracted period of time. All right, next question. It's direct for team 3. Let's see what we have. This city is among the oldest continuously inhabited cities in Central Asia, which prospered from its location on the Silk Road between China, Persia, and Europe. At times, it was one of the largest cities in Central Asia and was an important city of the empires of Greater Iran. The city is noted as a center of Islamic scholarly study and the birthplace of Timur Lang, and by that extension, Timurid Renaissance. Which city are we talking about? Bang in the middle of the Silk Road. You have to wait. It is open on the power play to the rest of the teams. It is also the resting place of Timur. It is just because these two teams are very close, I'm being a little more extra charitable to them. Going for the power play, 4 and 5, no? We'll close it. Okay, team 3 answer. FD, okay. Gandhar, no. We are talking history, not mythology. Yeah, Central Bank. It is without negative, don't worry. Switch on your microphone, by the way.
Istanbul.
Not Istanbul. Timur wasn't either born or is not resting at Istanbul. State Bank.
Kandahar.
What?
Afghanistan, Kandahar.
Kandahar. You mean Kandahar. It's not Kandahar. PNB.
Kabul.
That sounded like Kandhar, which is kind of a Bengali word. Yeah.
Kabul.
Kabul. No, I haven't got a decent answer yet. Bang in the middle of the Silk Road. It was one of the most important cities.
Damascus.
Damascus, Syria. No. Damascus, I think you have got that from the point where it said it is one of the oldest continuously living city. Damascus is the oldest, not one of the oldest. Okay, Banaras comes second on the list. Anyone? Resting place of Timur? This is Samarkand. This is Samarkand. Let's go to the answer, please. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it takes a while to frame this question. Thank you very much. Yes. All right, we are left with 2 more questions to complete today's quiz. You know your scores, but I'll spell it out for you once again for the benefit of all of you so that you can strategize accordingly, starting with team 1. 25 to team 1. Team 2 is on 40. 3 on also 40. 76 points and leading. Give them a round of applause, please. 76 points to them. 55, 76. Okay. So let me be your friend and give you some suggestions on strategy. 2 more questions to go, okay? Next up is their direct question. Pray to God that you get the power play, okay? Go for the power play. Pray to God some more and hope that you get it right and get your 10 points. Strategy number 2. Strategy number 3. Pray rigorously to God, pray some more that they get it wrong. Don't know if you're religious or not, but well, we all need that once in a while in a quiz, right? Well, to Team Central Bank, you don't have to do too much. You have a cushion of 21 points. All the best to you. Here comes question number 4, the penultimate question. You've got an easy one. During a particular interview, this is what Maestro Satyajit Ray spoke about. Dash. Dash is the name of one of his iconic movies, which is the answer I'm looking for. Dash. It dealt with religious dogmatism. It didn't attack religion itself, but rather the extreme form of religious dogmatism. However, people in the newspapers wrote, "Oh, Mr. Ray is not a Hindu. He is making films against Hinduism." But those are stupid people whom you can't take into account. This happens in India all the time. We have a fairly backward audience here, unquote. Identify this critically acclaimed film that was nominated for the Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival. Well, Mr. Ray could say that in those era. I don't know if he could say this in today's times. What is the film? Go for the power play, teams. It is now open. You have to do that. You have to go for the power play if you have to give a run for the money to team 4. Breaks my heart to say that I'm afraid is going to be shut us down towards your dream of traveling to Mumbai this year. That's a -5. Ladies and gentlemen, I have made a quick mental maths. From here onwards, the gap is too large to make a contest out of it. So I present to you the champions of the East Zone once again. Let's give it up for the Central Bank of India. Well done. However, this question is still alive. That's a -5 to team 5. Team 4, what is going to be your answer? Are you going to end in an emphatic fashion by giving us the right answer? Why do you say that each time? Precisely what they wrote. There's more to Mr. Ray than Pothir Pachali. No. Punjab National Bank. So he's talking about religious dogmatism, right? Pothir Pachali did not deal with that subject at all. Go ahead. Passing, can't think of any Ray movies? No? So give us one name now from the Oppu trilogy. Quick, 3. Oporichito. Now, Team State Bank of India, Team 2. No? Team 3. Answering? No. Audience? Obviously the audience will know. Sir, you have answered a lot many. The other audience members haven't answered. Sir, sir watches Bengali movies, 3 Bengali movies every day. No, I'm joking. Yeah. Go for it, sir. No? No, okay, sir. Sir, would you like to try? No? Okay. Who said Devi? Oh, sir. Give a round of applause to him. Well done. Yes, this is Devi or Devi. You're a Bengali? You're a Bengali? Okay. So, you pronounce it with a Hindi intonation. We call it Devi. But the anglicized version is with a V, not a B. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the last question of this quiz. I have just announced this course. The last question is going to be inconsequential to deciding on the winner. But if there is a fight left for the second spot or the third spot, hence we'll go to the question any which ways. Here comes the last question. Alexander Selkirk was a Scottish raider and traveler who was marooned for 4.5 years on an island in the Pacific Ocean. Now, during his trials and tribulations as a castaway, he hunted for food and used their skin to make durable clothing. Woodes Rogers, the captain of the vessel that rescued Selkirk, after 4 years, was so impressed with his survival abilities that he put him in charge of a ship. Now, all this leads to the question that, a lasting novel, a very, very famous novel, a children's novel in that sense, was written or was inspired from Alexander Selkirk's story. Which novel? Maroon Island, Castaway. So think it's a classic novel. I've seen that. Be ready with your answer. Any other team going for the power play? Do let us know. You might be threatened for the second. Oh, it's your direct. Okay, so you don't have to go for the power play. Any other team here going for the power play? No? Okay, only team 3. I'm afraid that's incorrect. -5 to Canara Bank. And Team State Bank of India will now try and
Three
answer.
Musketeers.
The Three Musketeers, not at all. No. Punjab National Bank. It's not Sindbad the Sailor. State Bank.
Sikandar.
Sikandar. No. Team Central Bank of India. Children classic. Lilliput is not the name of a novel. That's a character in a novel. Gulliver's Travels. You've got the name, the character and the name correct, but not the correct answer. Anyone in the audience? One last time. Yes, that's the answer. Let's go to the answer, please. Here we go. This is indeed Robinson Crusoe. Give him a round of applause. Well done. So then, ladies and gentlemen, that would draw curtains to the East Zone Finals in the 2024-25 edition of Banking Chanakya. Before we go any further, may I request your indulgence and ask you to clap for all the 10 bright people up on stage. Well done, well played. But as it is always, there is going to be a winner who's going to go to Mumbai. The other players is going to go to their houses. But all the best. I'm sure I'm going to meet you again at some other forum, if not Banking Chanakya. We do a lot of quizzes for different banks. So I'm sure we are going to see you sometime soon. One final time, can we have the scores put up? Rajiv Da, please take a photograph of the same. Where is Rajiv? Someone from IIBF, do take a photograph. You can take the photo, that's okay. All right. So before I go, couple of important customary token of appreciation. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, I have already stated that though you might think that this is an event with 50 odd people coming here, this is just the East Zonal Finals is just one of the events in this structured event. So we had thousands and thousands of bankers participate in the first round. So any event of this, welcome. So any event of this nature would have been impossible without the generous support of all our sponsors. So once again, may I request you to clap for all our sponsors, please. Thank you very much. Let's thank the people who are behind this quiz, the Calcutta team of IIBF. Let's give them a round of applause. Well done, sir. Thank you to you and to your entire team. The girls, they're always busy, so thank you very much indeed. All right, next in line, thanks to all the participants and their respective banks for allowing them to participate and enjoy this process of what we call edutainment, education and entertainment combined. So let's give a round of applause to the banks who have participated. Thank you very much. And last in line, if you have hated some of my questions, please do not say that on my face. Do not write on FB either. But if you have liked some of my questions, ladies and gentlemen, please do spare a thought for the quiz master. Until we meet again at some other forum. Bye-bye, and it's over to Rajdeep Da.
Thanks a lot, the quiz master, Mr. Gautam Bose. I think it was really a great quizzing, and congratulations to the winning team, Central Bank of India. Once again, you qualify to the national finals representing East Zone. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome our chief guest for the evening, Mr. Kalyan Mukherjee, Chief General Manager, Canara Bank. Thank you, sir, for coming for the event. I request our Director of Operations, Francis, sir, to kindly welcome our chief guest. with a green token. Before we start with the prize proceedings, I'll request our chief guest to kindly say a few words, and then we'll.
Good evening to one and all. It's my pleasure to come to IIBF. I think first time I am coming to IIBF. When I landed in Kolkata from Bangalore head office, first time you called me for some program, but unfortunately I could not come. This is the second opportunity got to come here. Today also almost I was missing because I thought to come first around 5, but there was a VC with the executive director. So it ended just now. Then I told our people whether it is continuing, then I will certainly like to go to IIBF because we are being the permanent life member of IIBF as a banker and done CIB and attended various programs of IIBF as well as various journals we have read and various articles. We get enriched the joint forum of bankers. And this Chanakya I came to know from our team. These two guys are the training center trainees. So once I went there, so they were telling, sir, we are qualified for the Chanakya. I told I have heard about that, but I do not know you people are participating. Then when you are working, no sir, we are working also, we are reading also. So luckily they have come for the semi-final. And great that they told there are two teams of State Bank of India, Central Bank, Canara Bank and all the banks. So excellent that you are due to out of busy schedule of you bankers. We know bankers are busy, but as for me, they are not stressful. But people say they are stressful. So you are enjoying because it is not only banking, you have come here to participate in quiz and that too under the umbrella of IIBF. It's a great opportunity. So congratulations to the team who has won. And it is not a matter of winning and losing because we fellow bankers are participating. Participation is most important. So once again, I am congratulating you all for this participation. And thank you IIBF. You are continuously conducting this program to make the bankers aware about the various development of the banking and the banking knowledge. So once again, thank you once and all. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I think you'll be very glad to know that a team from Canara Bank has qualified for the national finals representing South Zone. So South Zone will be represented by Canara Bank. So we actually have 4 different banks right now will be representing the national finals. I'll request Francis sir to kindly felicitate Kalyan sir with a memento. And I will request our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Rajiv Kumar, who has been coming here, very kind of you, come from IIM Calcutta. So please kindly share your views and your kind words.
Namaskar. First thing which I was thinking is that basically I was called guest of honor, you know. And when I started listening to the questions and the answers on the difficulty level, then I was thinking maybe this is not so honorable for me to sit there because I did not know more than half of the answers that people gave. So thank you for inviting me and enlightening me also because I do teach and educate, but when it comes to these kind of things and I realize that, look, you know, my knowledge is very limited. So this was a good opportunity. IIBF and IIM Calcutta has a long association, I think roughly 7 to 8 years association. I take this opportunity as a way for me to repay my debt to IIBF because we have benefited from IIBF association. So that goes without saying, but it was good to see very energetic participation from all of you. Audience also, you know, some of the members of the audience were so knowledgeable that it was very good to see that people at the retired age also are able to answer those questions. That seems that shows that they are mentally very active. So all in all, it was a very good experience for me. Of course, I congratulate the winning team. At the same time, the others don't lose heart, because in IIM Calcutta, I get to see the intensity of competition, which will tell me to tell you all that this is not the end of the day. Hopefully, in the next round of Banking Chanakya, you all will perform better than what you did today, and you will go to the nationals and win also. Winning and losing, I think, are parts of any competition. But it's more important to take the positives from whatever performance you could demonstrate here. And it would be good to go back and continue your work, as he was pointing out, plus also keep on reading and learning. When I was looking at the invitation letter, something which caught my eye was the mention that this activity is a part of employee engagement. Now that is something which is close to me. I believe that any organization would be able to outcompete others in case the employees are engaged. Now it was very interesting for me to see that one format of engagement is participation in something called edutainment. Because as you grow and intellectually remain quite active and grasp knowledge, I think it shows in a number of activities which you end up doing. So although there are many other formats of employee engagement, but encouraging people like you and others, 3,800 teams, to learn and participate in a competitive way to demonstrate their learning, I think can go a long way in ensuring that all of us at societal level benefit from your work. So congratulations to Chanakya team and the organizers for this. Thank you. I think it's already 7:30 or something like that. So I should end it here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. For many of you who may not know, IIBF conducts Advanced Management Program in Banking Finance in collaboration with IIM Calcutta, and Professor Dr. Rajiv Kumar is the program director for this course, and he has been associated with IIBF since the inception. This IIM Calcutta program has started. Thank you, sir, for being instrumental in making this program very successful. I request Mr. Barpanda sir to kindly present Rajiv Kumar sir a memento, please. Now we'll start with the prize proceedings. Before we start, I request, like to request Chief Guest for the evening, Kalyan Mukherjee sir, Professor Rajiv Kumar sir, Director of Operations, and Barpanda sir, please come on stage and give away the prizes. I'll announce from that side, I suppose, or that side. We'll start from the reverse round, starting from the 5th position, then we'll move to the 1st position. All the teams have been really very well performed in the quiz event, but in any kind of competitive event, there can be only one winner. We'll start with the 5th position. The team from Punjab National Bank, Mr. Tarun Chand and Mr. Vikash Kumar, please come on stage and collect your certificates and medals. The team in the 4th position, Mr. Ankit Sahai and Mr. Debajit Kalita from Canara Bank, please come on stage to collect your certificates and medals. Now I'd like to request the second runner-up team for today, Mr. Shivansh Katoch and Saurav Sinha from State Bank of India. Please come on stage. Now I'd like to request the first runner-up team to please come on stage, Mr. Nimesh Nayan and Namrata Sahu from State Bank of India. So with a big round of applause, I'd like to invite the champions for the evening, Mr. Prashant Prasoon and Mr. Abhijit Sinha from Central Bank of India. So please come on stage and collect your trophy. Thank you very much. Now I request all the participating teams to please come on stage for the group photo. Just give a second, we'll make some space so that everyone can stand properly. I'll request Quiz Master, sir, please also come on stage for the group photo.
You can come with your...
Sir, you also please come for a group photo. Choice, sir, you please also can join for the group photo. Sneha and Samriddhi, you also join, please. Jaydev, you also join. Samriddhi side. I request, please hold on, just 2 minutes affair left. Before the culmination of the event, I'd like to request Head Professional Development Center East, Mr. Barpanda, to kindly propose the vote of thanks.
So, good evening to all friends and ladies and gentlemen. It has been a pleasure to host this annual event for the Eastern Zone for all banking participants. And this is a event that is so loved by us, and also we try to see that the young bankers from different banks, they do come here, enjoy the learning process, and also in the bargain, get some recognition and also some awards. But this is possible only because we are supported by our banking partners. That is as many as 7 sponsors are there. All are our very prominent banks in the banking space. The platinum sponsors are SBI, Canara Bank, and Central Bank. The gold sponsors also 3 institutions are there: IDBI Bank, Indian Bank, and Bank of India. And the silver sponsor is Punjab National Bank. And we thank for their wholehearted support for organizing this particular program, not only at Calcutta for the Eastern Zone, but also in different parts of the country. And we congratulate the Central Bank of India team winning this particular Eastern Zone round, that is, and we wish them all the best for the final round at Mumbai. And it is nice to see that yes, the contestants are getting repeated here at our center, but we wish to see new faces in the contestant side, I think at least from the coming year. And having said this, our thanks also goes to our very beloved quiz master Gautam Bose, and he has been a very absorbing, you can say that absorbing manager of this stage, besides being his vast spectrum of knowledge in the area of the quizzing. So thank you very much for again being with us with the IABF and for successfully conducting this particular program at our center. We are thankful to Rajiv Kumar sir that he consented to come here from a far off place from IIM campus. Thank you very much, sir. And sir has to come because he is our guru on being the IIM, that is the program director for the advanced management program for the very senior executive that we conduct every year, and we get almost 90 participants, sir, from different banks, and all the 90 participants have to be rotated for 3 batches at IIM Calcutta campus for their, that is what is known as this immersion program. Immersion program at IIM Calcutta campus. 7 days they spend here, and they also submit the project report for the completion as a part of the completion of this AMP course. And sir, we thank you very much, Kalyan Mukherjee sir, our CGM of Canara Bank, who has come here in spite of his very busy schedule. He has found time to come here at the last moment, and we are very happy that he graced this occasion at the time of the prize distribution ceremony. Thank you very much, sir. I also thank my previous predecessor, Subhasis sir, who headed this center for the 4 continuous years during a difficult period of time, sir, that is the COVID period. And he started this initiative of, popularizing our, that is this, the new normal training program, that is the online delivery of training program from IABF Calcutta Center. That was his greatest contribution, and we still continue with the hybrid module of the training here, sir. And thank you, friends, thank you our faculty colleagues from different staff colleges, especially Bank of India, who have been a great support to us, and also to NHB, that is National Housing Bank, who just attended this particular program, and they also won some prize. Thank you, sir. Trivedi sir, thank you very much for coming here and encouraging us. And though he is our, the Hindi head of UCO Bank, we are very happy to know that he has also won a prize in the audience. Thank you very much, sir. And thanks to Rajdeep Da, that is, he has been such a lively coordinator and lively organizer of this quiz program, not only at Calcutta, but in all different places where he is actually conducting this, and also he is organizing it. And we thank him for the generous budget that he gives us for conducting this program in different center. And and thanks to my very junior colleagues Sneha and Samriddhi, Jayada, all of them have been a great support to me, and they are the only persons with whom I can rely on for the successful conduct of such type of program. And not only this program, but also multifarious training that we are conducting, they have been a continuous support throughout. So thank you very much, friend, and please, we are very sure that you enjoyed the evening, and to add to your enjoyment, we have got some packets for you. Please do not leave without taking your packets. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Barpanda sir. So I hope all of you have a nice evening. With this, the program for the evening comes to an end. We have made some arrangements for light preparations. Please have that and go. Thank you. Good night. Yeah, the finals, the national finals will be held next week, Saturday, 18th of January from 5 p.m. onwards. So the top 4 teams from each of the zones will be meeting to, play for the coveted national trophy. It will be live cast on our YouTube and Facebook page. I request all of you to kindly log in and watch the national finals. Thanks you. Good night.